You might be earning a good income, yet your bank account always feels empty. That can be frustrating and confusing at the same time. But here's the truth most people avoid. The problem is not always how much you earn, it is often how you manage what comes in every single month. I spent years learning about money, making mistakes, and fixing them slowly. Along the way, I discovered patterns that keep people stuck financially. These habits look normal on the surface, but they quietly drain your future. Today, you will see them clearly and, more importantly, learn how to break free from them. Let's start with a simple question. When your salary arrives, what happens first? Do you save first or do you spend first? Most people pay bills, buy what they need, enjoy a little, and then save whatever is left. But here's the issue. There is almost never anything left. This approach is called saving leftovers, and it keeps people broke for years. You treat your future like it is not important. Imagine working hard all month, but your future self gets nothing. That is exactly what happens. You prioritize everything else before your own long-term security. Now think about this. What if you flipped that habit? What if saving became the first thing you do, not the last? Even a small percentage, like 5 or 10%, can make a huge difference over time. It forces you to adjust your lifestyle instead of ignoring your future. When I first tried this, I was skeptical. I felt like I did not have enough money to save at all, but I still started small, just 5%. Something surprising happened. I adjusted faster than I expected, and I began noticing wasteful spending I had ignored before. That brings us to another dangerous habit, using debt like it is normal. Today, people swipe cards for almost everything: clothes, food, gifts, and even basic needs. It feels easy in the moment, but it creates pressure later. The problem is not just spending, it's the cost of borrowing. Credit cards often come with very high interest rates. That means every time you carry a balance, you're paying extra for things you already bought. Imagine buying something for one price but ending up paying much more later. That difference goes straight to the lender, not you. Here's a simple rule that can change everything. If you cannot afford to buy it with cash, pause before using credit. Ask yourself, do I really need this right now? This small moment of awareness can stop many unnecessary purchases and protect you from long-term financial stress. But here's something most people don't realize. Minimum payments are designed to keep you in debt longer. You feel like you're making progress, but most of your payment goes to interest. The actual balance barely moves. That's how people stay trapped for years without noticing. Now let's talk about something even more important: emergency savings. Life is unpredictable. Things break, jobs change, and unexpected costs appear. If you don't have a financial cushion, every problem becomes a crisis. And most people learn this lesson the hard way. Imagine your car breaks down or you suddenly need medical care. If you don't have savings, what happens next? You turn to debt. That one emergency can push you back months or even years financially. But with savings, the same situation becomes manageable instead of overwhelming. A good goal is to have several months of basic expenses saved. This money should be easy to access and kept separate from daily spending. It is not for shopping or fun, it's your safety net. It protects you from turning small problems into big financial setbacks. I remember a time when I had no emergency fund. Something unexpected happened and I had to borrow money to fix it. Paying it back took months and added extra costs. That moment changed how I saw money forever. I realized preparation is more powerful than reaction. But here's a question. How can you build savings if you don't even know where your money goes? This leads to another common habit: financial blindness. Many people have no clear idea of their monthly spending. They guess, but they don't actually track it. When you don't track your money, you lose control without realizing it. Small expenses add up quickly: subscriptions, snacks, random purchases. Individually, they seem harmless. Together, they can drain hundreds each month. And the worst part is, you may not even notice it happening. Try this simple exercise. Look at your last month's transactions. Go through each one carefully. Categorize them. You will likely find spending that doesn't match your priorities. That awareness alone can trigger change. You cannot improve what you don't measure. There is also something called lifestyle inflation.
As your income grows, your spending increases too. You upgrade your phone, move to a bigger place, or buy more expensive things. It feels like progress, but often your financial position stays the same or even gets worse. Now think about this carefully. If your income grows but your savings don't, are you really moving forward or are you just running faster on the same spot? True progress comes from increasing the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Another habit that quietly damages finances is expensive hobbies. Many people spend most of their free time shopping or buying things they don't truly need. It feels good for a moment, but that feeling fades quickly. The money, however, is gone permanently. Instead of spending more, consider building something, a skill, a side hustle, or a small project. These activities can generate income over time. While saving money is important, increasing income has a much bigger impact. There is a limit to how much you can cut, but not to how much you can earn. Let's break that down with a simple example. Saving a small amount each month is helpful, but adding extra income can multiply your progress. Even a modest side income can create new opportunities. It can boost savings, reduce stress, and give you more control over your life. But here's something many people ignore completely: taxes. They are one of the biggest expenses you'll ever have, yet most people don't take time to understand how they work. As a result, they often pay more than necessary without realizing it. There are legal ways to reduce taxes through proper planning. Certain accounts and strategies allow your money to grow without heavy tax impact. Learning about these options can save you a significant amount over time. It's not about avoiding taxes, it's about being smart with them. You don't need to be wealthy to start thinking about this. Even small steps matter. Understanding basic tax rules or seeking simple advice can make a difference. Over time, these decisions can add up to large savings that stay in your pocket instead of leaving it. Now let's talk about investing. This is where real growth happens. Saving money is important, but investing is what allows your money to grow over time. Yet many people delay this step because they feel unsure or afraid of making mistakes. Here's the truth: waiting is often more expensive than starting imperfectly. Time is one of the most powerful tools in investing. The earlier you begin, the more your money can grow. Delaying even a few years can significantly reduce your long-term results. Think about planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the bigger it grows. If you wait, you lose valuable time. Investing works the same way. It rewards patience and consistency more than perfect timing. Starting small is better than not starting at all. Another key idea is diversification. Instead of putting all your money in one place, you spread it across different options. This reduces risk and helps you handle changes in the market. It's like not relying on a single source for everything in life. But here's something people often miss completely: saving alone won't make you wealthy. It's important, but it has limits. To truly change your financial life, you must also focus on earning more. This creates a powerful combination that accelerates your progress. Imagine cutting costs everywhere but never increasing income. You'll eventually hit a limit. There is only so much you can reduce, but with income, the possibilities are much wider. You can learn new skills, take on extra work, or build something of your own. Now think about your current situation. What skill could you improve that might increase your income? What opportunity are you ignoring because it feels uncomfortable? Growth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone, especially when it comes to money. Even a small raise or extra income stream can make a huge difference. Over time, these increases compound. They create more room for saving, investing, and enjoying life without constant stress. It's not about working endlessly, it's about working smarter. So, what should you do next? Start simple. Pick one habit to change this week, not everything at once, just one. That could be saving first, tracking expenses, or reducing unnecessary spending. Small actions repeated consistently lead to big results over time. You can set up an automatic transfer for savings. This removes the need for decision making each month. The money moves before you can spend it. It's one of the easiest ways to build discipline without relying on willpower. You can also track your spending for just 1 month. That alone can open your eyes. When you see your habits clearly, change becomes easier. Awareness creates control, and control leads to better decisions. Another step is calculating your emergency fund goal. Know your number. How much do you need to feel secure? Once you have that target, you can work towards it with purpose instead of guessing. Remember this, financial change doesn't happen overnight. It's built slowly through consistent actions. Each small improvement builds momentum. Over time, those small steps create a completely different financial future. But here's a question to think about. If nothing changes, where will you be in 5 years? Will you still feel stuck or will you be in control? The answer depends on the choices you start making today. Your future is shaped by your habits, not your income alone. Change the habits and your results will follow. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is a sign of growth. Start where you are. Use what you have. Don't wait for the perfect moment because the perfect moment rarely comes. Action creates progress and progress builds confidence.
Over time, you will begin to notice something powerful. Money will feel less stressful. You will feel more in control. Decisions will become clearer and your confidence will grow. And one day, you will look back and realize how far you have come. What once felt impossible will feel normal. That is the power of consistent financial habits. So take that first step today, not tomorrow, not next week, today, because every day you delay is a day your future stays the same. Your future self is counting on you. Make the decision that they will thank you for.